Emily, we still have a lot of votes to be counted, but we have a pretty clear picture as to how things are shaking out. First thing I want to show you are the latest results we have from the Democratic presidential primary in Alabama. 62% of the precincts reporting this one was called early. Joe Biden, a big win here over Bernie Sanders, Mike Bloomberg, Elizabeth Warren. Right now, according to the Associated Press count, out of the 52 pledged delegates up for grabs, Biden's got 32, Sanders and Bloomberg each have 1. And if you want to know how good a night it is for Joe Biden, take a look at this. This is our big board of Super Tuesday. The latest one here, Joe Biden winning Massachusetts. That's Elizabeth Warren's home state. She right now is coming in third. Biden with a nice night for him. Sanders right now, Utah, his home state of Vermont, and Colorado. One thing we don't have on this is California. The polls there just closed, but we're not going to get any final numbers from there because more than 2 million people mailed in their ballots, and those won't be counted for days and days to come. Bottom line is, with this look right here, could very well be Biden, now the front runner, now in front when all the delegates are counted up, and he may be impossible to stop. Of course, Bernie Sanders has got money and has got support to carry this thing out. One other thing you notice right here, there's no Mike Bloomberg. Spent more than $500 million in ad money. The only thing he can claim a victory on tonight is American Samoa. The Associated Press quoting a campaign source saying that Bloomberg will meet tomorrow to consider whether he should move forward. One other race we want to follow, this is on the Republican side. This is that U.S. Senate primary in Alabama. Looks like we're going to a runoff on March 31st. Former Ole Miss and Ole Miss and Auburn football coach Tommy Tuberville with the lead here over former U.S. Senator Jeff Sessions, who held this seat before he became President Trump's Attorney General. This is with 55% of the precincts reporting. One race we can tell you where we have a pretty good idea how this is going to shake out. This is Amendment 1. This is the proposed constitutional amendment where Alabama's school board would go from being elected to appointed. Voters overwhelmingly saying no to that idea. Look at this, 76%. Of course, we will have more online, WTVA.com, the WTVA 9 News app, and an update in the morning on WTVA 9 News Today. Quick update on Super Tuesday. You know, I told you earlier, wouldn't have an idea about California. Shows you how much I know. Take a look at this. Not everybody's calling California, but the Associated Press is going with it. They're giving it to Bernie Sanders. I'm assuming that's based on exit polling. California is significant. 415 delegates up for grabs. It's still not clear. Probably be days before we get an idea how the delegate split will be. But this much can be said about the Democratic presidential primary season. Right now, it's going to be a two-person race, Biden-Sanders. Remember, Mississippi votes 1 week from today. Emily. We told you this race, the Republican primary for U.S. Senate in Alabama, was going to go to a runoff. The AP has now called it. These are the latest numbers, 76% of the precincts reporting. It's Tuberville 33%, Sessions 32%. These two will advance to a runoff at the end of this month, March 31st. The winner will advance to the general election in November to face Democratic incumbent U.S. Senator Doug Jones.